Give me 1 second. Alright, so how's everyone doing today?
Good?
Pretty good.
Good. Pretty good. No problems with anyone except players? No.
By the way, if you're wondering who the hell I am, it's Lost. I just changed my name because I was being harassed by all kinds of annoying people. So, I just changed it.
1 second. Can I even find it? Oh, here it is. Let's see. Okay, so this post was put up by a gentleman. I don't know if he's here or not. No, he isn't. But
yeah, gentlemen's here.
apparently he's been seeing a lot of staff not taking sits because they're doing RP things. I've already talked to you guys about this.
Gentleman's Owen. Yeah, I was about to say, he's right there.
Yep. Oh, okay. Or just lag. Anyways, what seems to be the problem here? Because I don't understand why he needs to say this. Can you explain, gentlemen? I mean, you're not in trouble or anything like that. Just
This is the hazing.
I just want to know what's going on because this shouldn't be happening. We have way too many staff members not take sits.
I was actually going to resign due to this.
I did notice yesterday that like it was only like a couple of us that were actually going to sits, and there was like 3 times the people on.
The only thing that held me back from posting that thread was Frankie.
Yeah, I do see a little bit of that. Not as much as, or not as little as I'd like, but still there. What do you think we guys should do about this? Because
I have an opinion, actually.
annoying.
Frankie told me that if people aren't taking calls, he's going to set them down for a week, so I think I'm just going to start giving them names that are ignoring calls. That's what I'm going to do. And hopefully they get demoted for it so they learn, because this is just stupid.
Well, I mean, how do you know? I mean, that's tricky because just because someone, like, say someone is wanting to go to calls or whatever, and just because they haven't got one because there's like 15 staff on, if we start cracking down on anyone who just hasn't gotten to a sit or whatever, or anyone, you know what I mean? There's a difference between not getting to a sit or telling everyone, hey, I'm an RP for a bit, and then blatantly just not going to sits at all.
I gave him like
Last night there was a guy that called for an admin 3 times, and I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna go to him since nobody else is going to, and he was like, yeah, it's this, and it was just the simplest thing, and I thought that somebody else would have done it because there was like 3 admins on duty.
Same here. I watch him like 5 calls. I just sit back to see who actually takes him. And there's only like 1 or 2. It's not only just 1, it's like 5 or 6 multiply.
Yeah, earlier, like, there was like almost, there wasn't as many as this people on, but there was like maybe 6 of us on, and I took like 4 calls in a row because like nobody else was going to them.
Sorry, I'm just marking stuff down. Hold on.
What just happened to my chair?
Obama happened. I don't know. Just pull
Obama.
Obamacare made us have to, you know, we took some cuts. Your chair is the first to go.
Blame it all on Obama. Yeah.
Alright, so since this is becoming rather frequent, what I'm going to have, I'm going to talk to Waffle about this here a little bit. What I'm going to be doing, me and him are both going to be writing down names of people who have been actually doing their jobs and who haven't been taking their sits. People who've been doing a good job will be partially rewarded, probably with in-game money or something. I'll have to think about it. I don't know, something. The other ones will be punished in whatever Frank sees fit, I guess, since he's handling the staff list and I'm not. Well, yeah, I've already talked to him about getting a warn, which is like, you know, an alternate warning system for ULX and stuff like that. Like, you can help keep track of warns and stuff like that. So whenever we can use either that warn system or we can just keep using this one, which I think is rather effective because we can't.
Okay.
Here, take my chair. I'm just gonna be sitting in the middle so that everyone can hear me. Oh my god, that lag. Alright, we'll have everyone here. Does anyone have any comments, questions, concerns about anything?
Yeah,
I do.
Let's see. Loss, what do you have to say? Hold on, Library.
Well, since there's so many new damn admins, I've actually seen a lot of fizz gun abuse by a lot of them. Unfortunately, what Control said is actually true with most of them. I've seen a lot of them, like, I don't know who, I was really far away, but I did see an admin fizz gun someone away when they were being shot. And I have to take a screenshot of it next time and get some proof about that. And there was also another admin, I'm not going to mention any names yesterday, but they were on the same Skype call, and one of them shot, cloaked, and no-clipped his friend that was in Skype. And even though you guys are in Skype, it's still inappropriate. That's still abusing your powers in a way. So, I mean, next time I'm going to get proof of that, but I'm not going to mention any names now. I mean, it's over, but I did see that happen yesterday, and people are going to complain about it and leave. Just because we're so immature with our powers, you know.
Alright, well, if you catch anyone, just let me know. I'll mark their name down and everything like that, and I'll talk to them personally. But does anyone have anything else to say? Gentlemen?
I don't have anything to say about admins, but I don't really think Control is much of a reputable source right now. Whenever I was sitting in spawn, and I was talking to somebody, and then she just comes and sets me on fire and walks away as if nothing happened. Like, no, she's not a reputable source if she's gonna do that.
Yeah. Did you hear she's trying to get back into, she's like, I want my position back. Do you think if I talk to Frankie about it? I was like, no, you were sent down because you weren't doing your job. Yeah, I told her straight up. You were sent down because you weren't doing your job well. You know, it's not because you're AFK or anything. It was because you were doing a poor job. You're not getting your spot back. No. It's like, well, that's for Frankie to decide. I'm like, I'm just saying what I think he'll say too.
She comes up to like all of us and just is random like, will you talk to Frankie about me? And it's just like, you asked me like literally 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, it is rather annoying, and I kind of feel like a complete tool because I made her a server.
Well, what did you do?
I kind of coded a server for her. I'm sorry.
Hey, but you know what? I was okay with it because I was hoping she would like run off with the whole server and just leave us alone.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I know it sounds fucked up, but I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
She's
anyway.
like,
she can't. No, it really is. She didn't even get it up for more than a day.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I did everything completely fine. Everything was completely optimized. Coding was fine. Everything like that. And add-ons were pretty good. She couldn't get the server back up. So I'm just, if I ever make a server, I'll just use that. Which I probably won't ever. Hold on.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, go ahead and Dragon.
For the
Gravity gun. Okay, my mic is on. So, Finn and Brandy, yeah, they were actually the one who's abusing it the most. And, well, Finn just started to abuse it, but Brandy has been doing it a lot. Heck, even he, like, picked me up and is like, no, you're not gonna RP, and then puts me into my own little room that's in my base. And he's been, no
I've actually seen that
clipping,
before.
no clipping everywhere, and he's been using the quack sound. And he's not admin on duty, he's using his custom class.
Brady's actually really disrespectful to towards higher authority, in different ways. Like even my sit decisions, if I choose to ban a masked RDMer permanently, he always criticizes me for it and tells me I should not have done it, should have done it a certain way. And he's same with Nico. Nico's very rude towards higher authority. I mean, I'm not trying to be like a jerk here, but I'm just saying.
He's not higher authority. He's a senior admin.
He's a senior admin now? Oh gosh.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys are locking horns, that's one thing, but if you're trying to help each other out by saying, like, hey, you're doing something wrong, or something of that sort, that's not exactly, you know, disrespecting higher authority, that's just more of, like, yeah, what Wyver said, constructive criticism and stuff like that.
Yeah, I had a problem with that with Finn.
Let's see, Wyvers, what did you have to say? Oh. If you guys could use your mics, that'd be preferable because I'm writing stuff down.
Alright.
That's nice.
I think I can. I'm done with all my studying. Should I go or what?
It doesn't matter. Did you need some? Did you?
Whenever like, people actually kick people, gentlemen.
I was getting yelled at.
Sometimes that's appropriate and sometimes it's not.
Yeah, like if somebody's just going around shooting people while you're in a sit, then you just kick them.
No, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person who says I have an excuse, blah blah. But at the moment, I'm currently studying for stuff, and yeah, at the moment it is sort of more important than what I'm doing on here. I do try and help out. So yeah, I'm yeah. And yeah, on top of that, I've seen a lot of people not take sits as well, but it's more of the people that are higher up. They feel that they don't need to because the people lower down will take care of. Yeah.
Oh, there's also one more issue that admins have on each other, and I'm guilty of this too. We're all pretty much are, is using ULX commands on each other. I mean, I've seen this a lot in the last few days. And I'll admit, I've done it twice. I did it twice. I apologize for that. I forgot about it, but it's an issue that we all need to fix. I'm guilty of it too. And I know Frankie hates it when we do it, so that's what I wanted to mention.
Yeah.
I use it on myself to kill myself, but I don't really do it on other people.
Well, if you guys want to kill yourselves, it's one thing if you it's one thing if you guys are killing yourselves and stuff like that. I honestly don't care about that. If you ignite yourself, explode yourself, launch yourself, whatever. But make sure that you guys aren't using it on other people unless it's like, you know, absolutely necessary. Unless it's like, you know, slaying and whatever like that. I don't think you guys should really be using the slay command, considering that we have a force respawn command now. But other than this, does anybody else have anything else to say? No?
Can I go take that sit captive, says RDM.
I had...
Man, I got it.
Yeah, Wonder's gonna be taking care of it.
Waffle's got it.
I was saying that Finn had... I was trying to tell him...
Well, joking around,
Sorry.
Gosh, I am sick of control.
See, I can do that. I mean, you know, it's just playing around, whatever.
Wait.
And watch, people are gonna be flooding the chat saying that, oh, I'm such an admin abuser and stuff like that. Watch.
Wait, come on.
Okay, Finn, I was trying to tell him that, I thought that some of his message was being, and I was trying to be respectful and help him, but one time he actually like freaking out like, "Oh my effing god!" Like, oh, seriously, I am done with this. Like, I'm just trying to help, giving advice. I'm not being disrespectful or anything. And then one time I did say later, like, "I'm sorry if I made you angry anyhow," and he's like, "I was not angry. I have problems when people question my methods. It's like, I'm just trying to give advice."
Alright, well, if that ever happens, what, is it a staff, is it another staff member, or is it just a player?
Finn.
Oh, Finn? Well, if that's the case, then either direct him to either me, Frank, or Wonder Waffle, or one of the senior admins, and then we'll take care of it, alright? Because if he's gonna be freaking out like that, he shouldn't be doing that. If you're just trying to help him, or if you're trying to give him a little bit of constructive criticism, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a little salty if you're gonna try and criticize me, but that isn't something that he should be doing, and that will most likely be taken care of next time he does it.
Okay.
I've also had issues with him.
You have? Alright.
Yeah, I've had issues with Finn. Being
I
really
do too.
rude.
Yeah, he's still a little bit too sensitive. If someone says, like, or not even that, but like if someone says you suck at PvP, takes that admin disrespect, and he says, "Oh, I'm gonna kill him," I'm like, dude, what are you doing? That's not even disrespect. And I've explained it to him, and he still has not gotten it yet. It's not even funny.
Well, come to think of it, I did tell him that he told Control that he was gonna silence her with his lips, and then I told him, "Why did you say you were gonna kiss her?" And then he was like,
Yeah, I saw this kind of like yesterday with Finn, where he
like,
tried.
"What?
Sorry.
Oh, what were you saying, Dragon?" I don't think you guys interrupt me. I'm like so high right now.
Okay. Like I think yesterday, he was like disciplining a player that said "dumb A" to him, or the F word. It's like, he's trying to make people try to less swear as best they can on the server. He's trying to make authority of that.
That's not really something he should be doing, considering that, I don't care if you guys are swearing, just as long as you're not saying, like,
The N-word,
cursing every 5
stuff like
seconds.
that.
Yeah, I don't care if you guys are being racist, I don't care who you are, you're being banned.
Yeah.
I don't even get what's right.
Don't go banning people try to be professional when you're doing a ban as well.
Oh, that's another thing.
There's a
you
fine
guys
line
don't
between
exactly have to follow
swearing
the- Well, yeah, but another thing I wanted to touch on was the warrant kick ban. You don't exactly have to follow that like as strict as possible, because you know there are certain situations where you know you're gonna have to ban a player or you're gonna have to kick them depending on the severity of the situation. Warning, kicking, and banning is like, okay, so if someone does like a minor, you know,
Like if they
breaks
pickpocket
a minor
and spawn.
rule, like they accidentally, if they pickpocket and spawn, accidentally kill someone with crossfire or something like that, give them a verbal warning first, or if they do it again, warn them, and then kick them if they do something else, and then ban them for about a day or 12 hours or something like that. That's just that's the only thing I'm looking for. Honestly, if people are just going to continuously break big rules, like say if someone mass RDM, they're going to get banned for about 3 weeks. Because, you know, Frank, actually, there's a funny thing about that. Before I came onto here, I was co-owner on Astrid, and I used to permanently ban people who just broke rules. Like, I was so strict.
Terrible
I
person.
honestly was. Like, if someone tried to mass RDM, I'd ban them. No, I'd crash their game and then ban them permanently.
What?
Because you can do that through ULX. You can crash ban someone.
I'm not scared of you.
No, don't be scared of me, because that's the old me. That's the one that I didn't want. That I don't want to be No, I don't. I usually don't
Angry
do
cold.
that. If someone pickpockets in spawn or something like that, I'll slay them or something like that. You know, let them off with a warning. Tell them not to do it again. But other than that, if anybody else, like, you know, if they mass RDM'd or they, like, broke in alarm multiple times, yeah, they get permabanned by me. And people were okay with it, and we still got
Is Wonder still here to take that one?
I think Wonder went AFK.
I'm going.
No, he's still here. He's
Oh
still
yeah,
here.
Waffles.
But yeah, that's the only thing I wanted to touch on. That's pretty much it. Does anybody else have anything else to say? Criticism about anyone?
More like a question for me, not criticism.
What's up?
How does I'm not sure if this was actually right telling Finn this, but if somebody's like RDMing, I like do verbal, and then if they RDM again, it's warn. If they RDM again, will it be a kick or another warn? Like one RDM.
Well, yeah, that's where the severity comes into play. If someone RDMs once, then just let them off with a warning. It doesn't matter if it's verbal or actual warning. If they get a warning. Actually, how about this? If they have a warning already and they get kicked for it, then the next part is, or the next step above that would be banning them for about a day. Unless it was like, you know, a week ago. That's why I wanted a warn, because the warns don't always stay there.
Okay, so no up to 3 warns and then kick.
If they already have a, yeah, if they already have a, if the warning threshold kicks them, and then they come back and then they break another rule, just go ahead and ban them. Because if they're going to be breaking rules constantly, there's no point in them being on here.
Okay.
Does anybody else have anything else to say? I know I'm kind of dragging this out longer than it needs to be. I'm pretty sure this is a little bit shorter than the last meeting we had. What's up?
Just a quick question. There's so much going on with these people making like clans and games and big parties and whatever, saying like unban burrito blah blah blah. How long is he banned actually? Just quick like question.
He has 6 more days left on his ban.
For like 2 or 3 weeks.
Sweet. It's so quiet.
He deserved to be banned. I'm pretty sure he deserved to be banned because he literally just sent me a message saying that lost. Here, I'll just send you guys the what's it called.
Oh yeah,
Hold
he
on.
was yelling at me for not taking sits that Lost could go and play Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
I purposefully ignored every call that he did.
I'm not really sure why he wanted to call Lost the Boy Scouts, but whatever.
I'm gonna give me a second. I'm gonna block him on every source of communication.
Yeah, that actually means that pretty much sounds like he broke a rule and he's like, oh, you Boy Scout, like, so he probably deserved it.
I do too.
You're gonna block him on the Telegraph?
Next time he interrupts a sit, I swear, next time he yells in my sit or cusses, or not cusses, but if he interrupts one more sit, I'm just gonna kick him. Because he's constantly doing it. No matter how many warnings I give him. It's just...
Well, that's when you need to lay down the law. Like, honestly. I mean, if you have a problem with burrito... Like, he's already been given a... He's already been told that if he comes back and he does the exact same thing that he's done, he's done permanently.
Oh, so you just permaban?
Yeah, okay, after this 2-week ban, if he does anything else that would require him to actually, like, you know, be called into a city, he's just gonna be permabanned. Because we honestly don't have time with this. What are y'all doing?
Making everything fabulous.
Sorry.
Nice job.
I give it 10 minutes before he's in his sit when he's back. Give it 10 minutes.
Why are you making it all the same color? I was trying to make it so everybody else had a different color. God.
Yay. Love it.
I'm one in... Dare you.
What?
Okay, since you guys can't handle... Okay, since you guys can't handle this...
It's like 15 cents or 20 cents.
15 pesos.
This all started with ghosting my fucking chair.
Yeah, Ghost. He lives up to his name.
Anyways...
Ghost.
Does anyone else have anything else to say? Because this is just becoming rather frequent, and I really do not appreciate it. I'm talking about the staff not taking sits.
Yeah.
What's up, gentlemen? Oh. See, I would take spaghetti as compensation, but eh.
He's in a burger mood right
Think
Cobalt's
someone's
high
trying
as
to
fuck,
DDoS
he
me.
needs to eat him.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hold on. I think I'm being DDoS. I think I'm being attacked.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take that sit.
Get attacked.
Alright. Well, since I guess we're all done here, you guys are free to go.
Okay.